Hey guys, what's up? Irish Emerald here. Welcome to an update video on the channel. I felt like I had to kind of do this. It's been a while since I've A, done an update video, and B, there's been a lot of activity going on. Well, I should say a lot of activity IRL, but not a lot of activity on the channel. Not as much as you guys are kind of used to. Not as much as I kind of would like to put out for you guys. So I figured if you guys have been following me on my socials, you would know that there's been other bits and pieces going on, and I've been trying to balance IRL with YouTube and Twitch and all that kind of fun stuff. So, made a few bits and pieces going on. So I said I'd do an update video for you guys and give you guys the full lowdown on what's going on and all that kind of fun stuff, because you know it's kind of good to keep you guys informed, and like having the transparency as well. But if you guys want to tab out, by the way, definitely do so, because I don't know what I'm going to be kind of talking about. I don't know how long it's going to be. I haven't got the script or whatever, and I'm going to leave this thing relatively unedited. But I'm basically going to be talking about good bit of stuff going on in my life, and look, if you guys don't want to hear about that, that's fine. And I've been talking about some stuff that will be coming up on the channel for sure, and all that kind of good stuff. So definitely feel free to tab out and just listen, because there's not gonna be anything cool on the video or whatever like that. But I think I better as well just get right into it and basically tell you guys what's going on. Last few weeks, guys, haven't been able to stream as much, haven't been able to upload as much, and I haven't been able to record as much, all that kind of fun stuff. I've only been restricted to be able to do a handful of things. I've been able to do my MPL stuff, the stuff I do for the Core Forces, the collab channel I have with a few other creators. I'm able to do stuff for them, and I'll be able to do a handful of streams. That's about it. I haven't been able to really do as much as I normally do, and that's like all the uploads, several streams throughout the week, all that kind of good stuff. And the main reason has been is that I have been looking for a new place to live lately. So I think the best way to kind of say what is going on is that because obviously for me to the reason why I'm looking for a new place to live is because I want to move. I'm if you guys have been knocking around for a long time on the channel, you guys will know that I currently live in Limerick. I'm originally from Wexford, Ireland, but I currently live in Limerick, and like Limerick is fine, all that, but it's not where I kind of want to be for a lot, like long term. And I've been kind of living in Limerick since I started the channel, and it's been basically kind of more out of necessity than than desire, if you kind of get me. It's been necessity and need that's kind of kept me in Limerick, basically because I have a real job, whatever, and like I have to have bills, and like there's bills that have to get paid and what have you. And luckily now with the new infrastructure, like new road networks being put in place, and I'm allowed to move and move in a much more nicer city. So I'm moving up to Galway. If you guys are in Ireland, you'll know that that there's a new motorway between Limerick and Galway that's open up, makes my commute to my workplace very, very easy then. So I'm moving up to Galway and all that kind of stuff. So obviously there's been house hunting with that. The other flip side of it, and this is kind of where it affects the channel more long term, is that I kind of probably is the first time I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about this. But ever since I started the channel and like up to now, like best way to put it, I haven't really thought this through how I was going to talk about this. But the best way, I think the best way of doing it is just from the start. But if anyone here has been around since I started doing YouTube, the main reason why I decided to do it was because I had a ferocious back injury and I wasn't able to do any sports, any activity whatsoever. Basically, all I was able to do was drive into work, do my work because it's an office job, go back home, play video games, eat, go to the pub, drink beer. That was essentially it. That's all I could do. And like, for most part, that sounds like paradise, right? But like, I had a horrific back injury. I was literally walking around lame with a bad leg, slumped over like sideways at a like almost at a 45-degree angle. Couldn't walk, couldn't run, could barely able to walk, all that kind of jazz. Now obviously I got better, and all that kind of good stuff, and I'm fully fit now. But for me, like that was a massive strain mentally for me, because of like I'm generally active person. I normally I've no doubt, like I love sitting down playing video games for a day or two, love going out and having a few beers in the pub, what have you. But I'm generally an active person. I do normally like getting out, go for a run, playing a bit of some sports, what have you. Like that's been kind of ingrained in me since I've been a kid. So like if I'm not able to do that, my happiness is lower, and B, I put on a pile of weight because I eat like a monster. So one of the reasons, I've said that a few times on the channel, is one of the main reasons I started YouTube was because I needed something to just pour all this excess energy and all this frustration that I was building up by not being active into something that was going to be productive, that was going to be able to produce, make, grow, all that kind of fun stuff. And luckily we're here today with this awesome community, over 1,000 subs, nearly 400 followers on Twitch when I stream. Like, we have this awesome, really cool, tightly knit community, and like, you know, we've kind of gotten, we got a nice little channel, if you get me. It's nice, it's cool. Like, it's not massive, and I wish we did blow up, but like every other YouTuber. But like, it's nice, it's cool, and it is what it is. And I'm delighted that I managed to build it in the what was it, 3.5 years? Yeah, 3.5 years, roughly. Or like 3 years, 4 months, 3 years, 5 months, whatever it is. But over that course, being able to build it to where it is now. So obviously, like, delighted with that. But the other thing that I never mentioned to you guys, and I always kept quiet, and I never really talked about, was that one of the other reasons why I did dive into YouTube and kind of put a lot of energy into it, put an awful lot of my time into it, learn how to do all the bits and pieces, all the knickknacks to it, making everything as clean as possibly can, and all that was because I was living away from my girlfriend. So I'm still going out with her. Thankfully, she's a saint. I don't know how she's stayed with me for so long, but I've had a long-term girlfriend for a long time now, 4 years now at this point. And main thing was, like, you know, we both had to move away from each other when I first started working and when she first started working, because it was just the way the two industries that we work in are in Ireland, that she had to go live in Dublin. And that's one of the main reasons why when I stay on stream I have to go to Dublin now. It's 2-hour drives, because I'm going to see her. That's basically it. So, and that's the reason why I'm late on Sundays sometimes when I come back home and I go to stream. I may still have to be in the car for 2 hours. I'm driving back home after seeing her. I'll hop right back home, throw everything down, unpack really quickly, get on the computer and get the stream started as soon as I possibly can, and then, you know, all that kind of jazz. So that's kind of been a lot of my life in the last the last 3.5 years. For my time on YouTube, that has been essentially my life, has been to put a lot of this effort into YouTube in order to keep me occupied. Because if I didn't go occupied, if I wasn't kept occupied with something, I would have just lost my marbles. I would have lost it. And you could have said, oh, Irish, once you got fit, you could have done a sport or whatever. But bear in mind, I have to travel and see my girlfriend every weekend, or she has to come down and see me, or I have to go visit my family, which is 2.5 hours away as well, in another part of Ireland. So if I was to go do a sport, then, like, obviously you have to commit to doing matches or whatever on weekends. I couldn't do that, so I needed something to commit to and pour my energy into. So, like, that was a really big part of why I did YouTube. And I always kind of said to my girlfriend that once we move in together, and that's what we're doing, we're actually starting to move in together, if I cannot balance YouTube, like, me and her, and like any other thing I want to do in life, because there's other things I want to do in my life, you know, that, you know, I like, YouTube would be scaling back, because this was something to keep me going from when I was away from her and needing something to pour my energy into, to when I actually finally got to be back with her. And thankfully that's where we're at now, where we're both moving up to Galway and we're both being able to move in together, and we're finally getting to that stage in our lives. So that's absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait for it. Now, obviously, when you guys kind of listen to that bit, you're thinking, oh my god, he's leaving. No, look, guys, I'm not leaving straight away. Like, I'm going to try and keep producing videos, going to keep trying to put stuff up. I'm not going to turn around and say it's going to be as frequent as it has been previously. I'm not going to turn around and say I'm going to be guaranteed doing weekend streams now because my weekends are free. I'm absolutely not going to be saying that, because there's other things I want to do in my life, and it could be some things I just say, look, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I'm going to cut back, and I'm going to maybe probably just pick and choose what I want to do now, rather than just trying to do everything. I think that, like, I don't know yet, and like, it's part of the great unknown I'm going to go into, is that when I do move in to my new place, there's going to be an awful lot of stuff to figure out. It's going to be an awful lot of things I need to balance, all that kind of fun stuff. And until I kind of figure out what's going on and what I can do, what I can't do, do I have time to do this? Do I have time to do that? I'm going to have to figure out. Like, one of the big things I would have always wanted to do whenever I moved back in with my girlfriend was I wanted to go back and play hurling again, because I haven't played hurling since I was 17. So it's been like 8 years since I last picked up a hurl and played hurling. Like, that's one of our national sports here in Ireland. I haven't been able to play hurling in 8 years because I went to college for 4 years. I couldn't commit to my local team because we played during the summertime here in Ireland. Because I was going around, I was working here, there, and everywhere. I was being sent to sent to all sorts to go play, like for work, all that kind of stuff. So I couldn't commit to playing then, and then I couldn't commit when I had like when I was just got out of college because I had my back injury, and I couldn't play on weekends because I was going to see my girlfriend. So that was one thing I said I always wanted to do, and that's something that could eat up my time into it. Obviously, it's like when you move in with somebody, things are going to change. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I know like that might worry some people who might want to see more content coming out. And I wish I could bring you guys and I can guarantee you guys more content, but I can't. This isn't my full-time gig. If it was my full-time gig, I'd be sitting here telling you guys that I'm going to have like let's plays coming out, and I'm going to be playing this game, and I'm going to be streaming on this time like 5 days a week and all that kind of stuff. But it's not. This is not my full-time gig, and this is this is something that I put an awful lot of effort and an awful lot of my time into. But if it got to the point that we blew up and we became big, it would have became my full-time job. But it's not been something that I have been able to. I've been able to. It's not been, like it's not. Like it doesn't replace, like it's been essentially a hobby that I've essentially put in days into this, and it's been a hobby that I have like made different sacrifices for. There's been things I've said no, I want to go do my YouTube stuff, and rather than going doing this because I really focused on doing it, all that kind of stuff. And there's been days I've had to take time away to go do a league battle or whatever, and all that kind of stuff because I really wanted to do well here. So it's been more than a hobby, but it hasn't been a full-time job or anything, and it hasn't paid any bills. And there's been some of you guys have donated and sub to me over on Twitch, and that like every cent that you guys give me has gone towards getting better graphics on the channel, getting the Twitch emotes, the Twitch badges, all that kind of fun stuff. So like I've not earned a cent off this, but it's been something that has just taken all the excess energy that I had and put it somewhere productive and be able to produce something for you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, like from a consistent content basis, I do not know what's going to happen. I do know from a Monday to Friday routine thing, I do know what is going to be coming out. MPL is going to be finishing up. We're going to be doing the MPL. We're doing the UPL this season. If you haven't followed over on Twitch, I'm coming back to the UPL this season. We're going to be doing UPL season 3, and obviously I want to keep going. I think like lately at the moment you've been seeing that draft league wise we're playing at a very decent level, and I kind of want to keep doing that. And I love playing draft leagues, and I don't want to stop doing draft leagues because I think I've finally gone to the point where I'm actually decent at doing draft leagues, and I still have the entertainment factor, but I'm not some scrub that you just watch for entertainment and I'll win. I think it's more so now, especially lately. Maybe it's just being a form I'm in, I don't know. But I think maybe it's gone to the point now we're entertaining, but we also have a bit of a competitive edge that when we do go up against somebody, if they are not 100% ready for us, we will beat them. We have a very good chance to beat them. And we do force the best out of other players that we play against them. So I feel like we've definitely gone better as a draft league player, especially in the last few months lately, thankfully. So I definitely want to keep draft leagues up, and that's something I'm going to be doing. I'm going to keep doing the stuff on the core enforcers, because it's just like it's fun doing that sort of stuff. It's a one video a week kind of thing. It's not too much commitment for me. I can sit down, record it for an hour, quick edit, but kick that off and go about my other daily business, and it's actually very easy. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the core enforcer stuff up and the leagues up. I don't know about streams, guys. I'm not going to be able to sit here and say my streams are going to be definitely going to be sticking around. I don't know. I don't know how life is going to be. I don't know how it's going to turn out. If I could still do them, great. If it's gone to the point where I can't do them, I'm just going to say, guys, I can't do the streams anymore and what have you. And if it gets to the point where I can't do, if it gets to the point where I am just doing league stuff and stuff for the core forces, I might you never know. I might just do league stuff on the core forces and just leave it at that, or something else. I don't know yet, guys, and it's just a great mystery. I can't tell you, but that's just that's where I've been lately in my life, and the reason why you haven't been able to see me go do stuff because I'm house hunting and I've been trying to organize stuff and trying to get like deposit ready and first month's rent ready. And if you guys living in Ireland, anyone who's living in Ireland will be able to testify how difficult it is to find a house at the moment. So being able to try and find a house in the right area where it doesn't affect my commute too drastically to and from my work, all that kind of fun stuff. So it's just been like, that's just been the way it's been lately, and of course trying to balance that with doing battles against in draft leagues against people that are not in my time zone means that there's going to be and especially because I can't do weekends, means I have to make a sacrifice during the week to get a battle done. And so there's going to be a day where like I can't stream because I have to do a battle. And the battle will be at like 10:30. I'm like, I'm not going to stream at like 8 o'clock and stream for 2 hours and get like doing Pokemon battles and be worn out, and then I go in and do another Pokemon battle again and get absolutely hockey because I was just switched off because I'm just being smashed by you guys on stream. But like, you know what I mean? Like that's where I've been at with it. So, that's essentially what it is, guys. I don't really know what else to tell you. I'm guaranteeing that we are going to do an MPL. I'm guaranteeing I'm going to do UBL. I'm guaranteeing I'm still going to be putting up videos for the Core Enforcers. That is the minimum I plan on doing between now and end of summer. That's the minimum. And if I can get more in, brilliant. And if I find what I'm doing as that minimum is too much, I'm going to take a step back. But that's the minimum I'm planning on doing. And if I could stream, if I can fit in streams, I will absolutely do it. But I just want to kind of give you guys an update. I didn't want to leave you guys wondering why am I slowly fading away or why am I slowly being less and less active. Because I'm still active on my socials, but just on YouTube, I just haven't got the time. Haven't had the time to be able to do videos and edit them and put them to the standard I want them to be for you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I don't think there's anything else to my mind I want to talk about regarding everything. Yeah, I don't think there is. I think that's basically kind of what I want to get off my chest for you guys. So I am going to wrap it up there today. If you guys got, I'm not going to ask you to like or sub or whatever because it's not the video. I'm not going to do that. But if you guys got any comments, any questions about what's going on, like let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know on my Twitter or Discord. Links that in the description down below. If you have just if you got any concerns, whatever, just your question, just let me know and I'll get back to you. And because I always do answer every comment I get on my videos. So definitely let me know and I'll get back to you and I'll answer as much as I possibly can for you guys. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up here today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.